Hello, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all alive like me. I'm alive and living in reality. Well, again, let's start off like I always do. My name is Juan Carlos Ayala. I have no advisor, no mentor, no financial, no advisory, nobody counseling me. I'm me, solito, único, the man and the only. Dads, carry the key to the new paradise or kingdom. Well, today, I'm just going to share more about me. And my son found a briefcase. I don't know if y'all been following up on me. Hit subscribe and share it with your friends and like. It don't matter if you like it or not. I'm just, like I say, I'll share reality. And I spit nothing but the truth. And if anybody thinks that I'm lying, contend me, take me to court, and try to indict me for lying or fabricating or making something up. Because if I lose, I will pay your lawyer, I will pay for the time of your damage, and I'll put myself in jail. But since I ain't gonna lose, because everything I say is facts. But anyway, and also I got a letter in from, I guess, a deal, but this is one of the suitcases. And we're gonna go through it. Like, I'm gonna share it and I'm gonna move this camera a little. Oh shit. Well, this letter is from Apex. And it's from Google Cloud. And it's like a contract, a proposal. And just to clarify it, okay, what I said, my name is Juan Carlos Ayala. Look at it. Okay? And Master Security Lending Agreement, it says important update for your full payment security lending of FPSL program documentation. Dear Juan Carlos Ayala, we are writing you to inform you that this important update has been made to fulfill the payment security lending for the FPSL programming administrated by APAC Clearing Corporation on behalf of your broker and dealer. This is just the starting. And look at it. They gave me like 3 or 4 propositions, offers, we could say pretty much. But the whole world wants to offer me. But even the government is even trying to have me file for SSI or disability. I ain't no disability. See, I may have blood clots or whatever the situation, but I'm healthy because you know what? I'm not living right now. I'm living when I go to sleep, I live in reality. But I'm gonna go, that's to the bank with JP Morgan too. I'll go to JP Morgan Bank. And they could do everything for me right there too. It's kind of hot, so I gotta freshen up. But in that suitcase, I don't even know what's really in there. I totally forgot. And my son found it in his closet. He said one day I was moving, that's when one of my good friends' father died, and they needed my help and my support. And so I was there for them. But it's hot in here. And I gotta get situated. Oh my God. That's how cold it is in Texas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dropping shit. I cannot vape in here. Well, this is the box, guys. So I'm gonna turn the camera. This box been sitting, I say since 2021 or 20, 22, 21. Holy cow. I'm a hoarder sometimes, okay? I hoard stuff. But I know that he said in here was a lot of my assets and Bitcoins and all that. Let's put my glasses on. And I gotta watch the timing because last time I had issues upgrading this casino watch, diagrams. Let's see. Yep, as you see, I'm from Texas. Go Cowboys! If you ain't a Cowboy, you ain't from Texas. Yeah, people like Houston, but oh, a ring. Okay, wow, amazing that. Well, the first page I get out of here. Okay, let me share something. If you followed up with me before, then you're gonna realize when I say, why would someone create an extraordinary project and mechanize it, orchestrate it, diagrammed it, and field it, and not give recognition? Yeah, we're talking about Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto. And the funny thing is that people say he's mysteriously gone, but there's a whole line of gap that the society don't know, but they're gonna know, because remember I said I was closing a book? If anybody was following me from the beginning, I was closing a book, the chapter, and put up the book in the bookshelf and let it get some dust, because that book cannot be opened no more, because it's a fiction book. It's bullshit and corrupt and scamming and the policy and dictation wannabe and killing society and American people. But yeah, you're on American soil, but you want to send the military on us. But you're a coward. You won't send it to China, or you won't send it to Putin. You're trying to say that's their war. What kind of president are you? But anyway, look at my face. People, I am Satoshi Nakamoto. Trump and his regime been heisting and seizing all my assets, and he just want to break America. But that's anybody, citizen, politician, president, governor, senator, whoever, does any type of unauthorized seize without proper procedures or an indictment, just take my money and my assets, because I'm Satoshi Nakamoto. Well, the first paper I pull out, look what I pull out, guys. And I haven't finished setting it up, because when the government tried to kill me, the federal, they beat me to death in 2012. I couldn't get really recognition and finish my platform, but I was still in the system. I control the market. Okay, that's why Bitcoin is going down. Everything, all digital currency. Because everybody that stole from me, their currency ain't gonna worth shit. But welcome to America. There's always a civilian citizen from the community that's tired of all the bullshit, all the politicians, and I'm standing up for the people of America, where jobs gonna be created here again, where no tax gonna be created, where no banks involved because it's decentralized, and where we could go to any nation for a very cheap price. Everything. Our crops and everything grown here. Look what I got. What that says there? Bitcoin, peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Now, Jack Dorsey, you're on that list that I got for Santa to visit everybody for Christmas. Well, I'm going to be Santa. Yep. I'm sorry I ain't got a belly, but I got a big one. Sorry about that, people. I'm just natural, I'm real. But Jack Dorsey, he took my peer-to-peer. Listen to this, everybody. Peer-to-peer is set up just like Cash App, just like PayPal. Mostly who's closest, Cash App. But since I could not, and I fought to get recognition and finish my platform and finish the layout and the rules and everything, because I got it approved in the Congressional House myself. Okay? Me, myself. Yeah, I got a few ideas and I asked a few questions here and there. But me, the authentic Satoshi Nakamoto, not Craig Wright, not any synonymous entrepreneur wannabe Satoshi, the real Satoshi. And I don't know what I'm finding here, but this is funny. The first page I find, and you know what? They keep saying 9 pages. I have 12 pages of white paper Bitcoin. 12, not 9. Okay? This is crazy. Peer-to-peer from Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, Cash App did this. If you look at peer-to-peer, how it operates and how it functions and how the system runs, look at Cash App and look at peer-to-peer. Put them together. Identical. So, who took who project and call recognition? And Cash App, you got enough. I'm not going to say nothing. This is the final closing book. It was a blessing that my son gave me this. It's a blessing I'm doing the last video. And I'm putting the 3 nails that my brother, my guardian, Michael, gave me the 3 nails that nailed Jesus. And he told me to nail the corruption, the greed, and clean out the system. And balance humanity and finance again. On the humanity side. But yeah, that's 1, 2, all my information. 3, that's 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. I still got more loose there, but there's 8. This is my PayPal. I was getting health benefits. You know, this is going to be fun here. What the, we see. You know, and I write everything. That's what I tell you. It's like, anybody ever follow up with Tesla and how Tesla didn't really write his projects down or mechanize it or wrote it. He just wrote certain things. He already had it all in his head laid out. He visualized. That's the same thing with me. What's this here? Discovery. Corporate card account for $5,000. See, this is all money that's sitting out there since 2012 because they froze my account. I cannot get a credit score, rent a home, buy a home, purchase a car, open a bank account, I'm banned from like 3 browsers and like 12 apps. Yeah. And they're the ones that's doing all the fraud. But they let me do my trades and my exchange because they get profit off of that, but they won't let me withdraw it or move it to another wallet. But I'm Satoshi. They forget. I was only 9 years old, 1978, when my mom brought the first computer to the house because she was a cop, a sergeant. Okay, and this one is what? Dahlia from DAP at myprimebitcoin.io. And then this is the executive office, branch manager, a budget of Washington, which I contact them. They have all my information, Secretary of Exchange, U.S. Treasury Department, U.S. Data, U.S. Secretary, DAP, FICA, FEMA, DICP, EU, UN, all of them have my ID. They have my bank statement, my proof of address, updated, but they don't let me withdraw nothing and move out. Okay? Look at my information. That's why I said this is the nail. This is the nail of the coffin. I'll rebuke Satan. I'll rebuke him. May the Lord open the clouds and bring down sunlight and joy to the American people again. World liberty. I owned it. See? And Byzania is so corrupt the Xi Jinping, whatever his name is, he's so corrupt that he's going back to jail again, even with a pardon on his side, because this ain't Monopoly. This is reality. It's going to be corner check. Corner check. Look, my crypto visas. And I'm going to start posting a lot of pictures. A lot of screenshots of my Satoshi original proof of ownership, copyright, MIT certification, all that. OMB, FICA, Financial Reserve, Investor Reserve, regulation. Look, Canadian dollars of crypto, I could call, I had the Soviet Settlement Reserve account on all nation in the country. The whole world has a debt. And who is that person that had the debt to? To the man that's homeless living with his son. But you know what? All the money I made is for y'all people, for the American people. But we won't have to pay health care. We won't have to pay medical bill. We don't have to worry about SNAP. We don't have to worry about crime and drugs and jobless and rape and terrorists. Nah, I'm going to go for president. And I'm going to make this right. Y'all got to understand, I'm not good with changes, but I'm okay making changes with the people that want to make changes. And I'm not making the changes under my consent. I'm making the changes under the people's consent. Look, BlackRock. Yeah, BlackRock is holding $10 trillion of my investment finance. I write everything down. Pacific Finance have my money too. Norges Investment Bank has money on London, on mine. CoinGecko, yeah. Let's see, this one is Halloween Day. Halloween Day of 2023. Okay? Look, these are some of our wallet codes that I had opened up because I live in the internet. I live in the market. I live in this field, in the fragment field, the autonomous neutron, electron, protons we all connect to by the frequency floating with the gravity of the friction. Look, I see, and all those things that Trump took of mine. Okay, welcome. I'm gonna tell you that. Welcome. I gotta cut it short in 3 more minutes. Look, my passcodes, my preference, wallets. Which one is this one? Bitcoin USD, Metric Coin from MicroStrategy. They're all under my belt. Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, Blockchain, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, 21 shares, Grayscale, Microscale, Fidelity, Microscale, Booking, Affiliated. Man, I could go on because I got all proof, you know. I look and I write everything down because that's what a true developer engineer does. He's got to write all his shit down, you know. My ETFs, look at that. With OpenAI, I have in the mind since I've been, when Elon invested, I put money up with them. I put money up with them and I invested. But when I put money up with them, it was in 2013, I think it was, when the OpenAI. Okay, so far with my OpenAI ETFs and Ethereum in it, $73 billion to January. After that, Trump did chaos up to all my assets. $73 billion. You know what was that? That was going towards the write-off to America. No debt to nobody. Okay. BlackRock holding $80 billion of mine, and I haven't reached them since 293 days. And they offer me a gold management card, but they only give me $1,990 a day. But when I follow up and did all the procedures, everything goes to the final step. Where? U.S. Treasury Department, Secretary of Exchange, U.S. Treasury Data Department. And so my name comes up, red flag. Nope. So all this was a waste of time for 17 years. I'm going to start the next one. Subscribe, follow me, hit like, tell your friends. If you want to believe me or not, challenge me. Love you. Keep the love up. Bye.